Welcome back. It is always great to see our friend Haley Page from Pyramid Foods, which is the parent company of Price Cutter and Country Mart and King Cash Saver. But we love local so much. We talk about it a lot because it really does make a difference here in the Ozarks, in Missouri, northern Arkansas, because if you keep it local, you're helping local businesses. And I love that's what you guys focus on.
Literally local families. Like a lot of this produce comes from about an hour away, and it's from families like that are growing it for us. It's the coolest thing. I don't know if you've seen in our stores, we have local displays all over the place.
Oh yeah, I've seen them. And I gravitate towards them because I know how it's helping.
Oh, for sure. And it just looks so much better. It's amazing. I love it. And it's Missouri harvest season, so it just makes it more exciting.
So where did you bring produce-wise, and what farm is this?
We have some cabbage. A lot of this is from Better Days, and we actually just took them on, and he actually works with 37 different brands right now and pretty much just gets their stuff and sells it out so that they don't have to deal with any of that. Farmers work so hard, and there's no way that they can go out and do sales, you know, if it's the family too. It was cool. The other day we actually brought the cabbage and tomatoes into East Battlefield, and they said, you know, you can tell this is fresh, and then he crisped the leaves. And then we went to the next store, and he's like, you know, you can tell this is fresh. Crispy leaves, obviously, me and him. He's like, no, it's warm. It's the earth.
Oh, I love that.
Thing. I really hope that never leaves my mind, because it was the coolest thing, and it's so true.
That is so true. I never even thought about that, because you're right. Even home gardeners, when you're growing your garden, you go out and pick your cucumber. It is not ice cold.
No, it doesn't come out like it's been in the fridge. It's so cool.
So
and it's bigger and more beautiful, and it doesn't travel as long, so it's neat, and it helps the families around here.
Yes, and by the way, all these veggies, love it. And when you think of summertime too, how perfect is any of this?
Seriously.
On the grill.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Talk about yummy. And if you ever want to if you can't find something that you think is local, ask somebody there at the store. There's a guy, I'm trying to remember his name, at my Price Cutter East Battlefield, who's always in produce. Is it Jeff?
Probably.
He's just amazing.
Yes, the Chris guy.
I ask him so many questions all the time.
He's very knowledgeable.
And I'm just like, I'm so glad you're here.
Seriously.
Because I ask so many questions.
There's a lot of questions sometimes.
So many questions.
Especially about like produce. I mean, you want it to go home and be good.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And that's the thing, I do shop weekly because you got to use the produce within the week because you don't want it to go bad.
Yeah.
Now, if something happens to go bad, I usually throw it in my yard for the deer and the turkey. So there you go.
Oh, heck yeah.
But local produce, I love the produce section. I was just telling her I'm going to Price Cutter after the show today because I need to get some stuff. But speaking of do you want to talk about the supplements first? For sure. So actually, we have some events coming up, and it's all kind of through the supplement department. Oh,
so
perfect.
like the first one that we have coming up more soon, what day? No, next Thursday.
Next Thursday, okay.
I don't even know what day it is. We are having a beer and yoga class. How exciting.
Wait, beer and yoga?
Beer and yoga.
How does that even happen?
I don't even know, but it's happening. So we are very excited. Mothers is going to be there with us doing the beer. We'll have Heather Worthy there, which I've done beer yoga with her before in the past. She is awesome. And then actually the supplement, the fat muscle people are going to be there, and you have the option of getting some protein too.
Oh.
Why not?
So wait, where's that happening though?
It is going to happen at the West Republic Price Cutter.
Okay, West Republic Price Cutter. Is it back in that room?
It's actually, you know that like space where there's like seating right before supplements? Mm-hmm. Right there.
Oh, okay.
There's more room in there. We can fit more people, but that should be a really good time, and we're all looking forward to it. We're going to try and do it every other Thursday for a while.
Okay, so let me just tell you these dates really fast too. Thursday, June 30th, Thursday, July 14th, and Thursday, July 28th. Here's all the info if you'd like to do the Poses and Pints, which I think is a great name for beer and yoga. How fun is that?
We're going to have some fun.
Do you need to reserve spaces, or how does it work?
Not necessarily. I mean, it's a kind of a show-up thing. We have extra space if we need more space, so it'll be okay.
And guys, it's only $10.
$10, and you get a beer and maybe protein if you want it.
If you want to, and yoga, which is also healthy because you're
and then you're at the grocery store already. Just do your shopping.
Okay, so in conjunction with, do you want to talk about these again? Because you were telling me about this brand, which I can't wait to try.
In between this Thursday, we have a tick bite class with the lady. I know.
What?
I hate ticks. I always think my freckles are ticks. Ticks is the weirdest
I'm with
thing.
you.
But she's going to talk about that, and it's just, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
It is the owner of this brand. She's going to come and talk about tick bite safety.
Every time, I have to do a tick check. I have 6 acres. I'm walking. I have to do a tick check every time I come back in.
So
I have
scary.
to.
God, I hate ticks.
Tell me about this local company too. You're telling me they're based out of
Rogersville.
And I live in Rogersville.
It's so cool too because she literally will come to the stores and do classes about. I mean, if people suggest things, and she'd be more than happy to. It's just the coolest thing because you can talk to her.
So
she's very knowledgeable.
Here's the thing too with this. It's called Herbs of Earth.
Yes.
From Rogersville. Here's what Haley Page and I were talking about before the segment is knowing what is in the product. Because sometimes I'm questioning like, well, how much of it is actually, you know, what they're saying it is? How much is filler? What is this? This is local, and if you can talk to the owner, they're going to tell you the truth about what's in it and what it can do
100%.
for you. Which I need that.
Those are the kind of people you learn the most from too, like about that kind of stuff. If you have questions, they are the people to ask, not maybe Google all the time.
So I'm seeing a lot of different varieties. There's some drops, there's some pills. Do you know what type of other vitamins that they have? Is it just a wide range of things?
There's a wide range of things, and honestly, she has even more on her website and stuff. So we only have, I think, 10 of each, but it's very cool, and she's very cool. So Fat Muscle's coming in between, so it'll be the 21st of July, and they're going to talk about some kind of weight loss deal.
Oh wait, okay, I'm in.
And then this one, so. August 6th, we have a huge event at the Waynesville location. If you're in that area, please, please, please join us. We're going to have a steak comp with show me beef. Oh my gosh. And we're going to have a burger competition. There's going to be so many samplings, at least 13 different brands that we are going to have in the store sampling, and all local brands.
All local, and
oh my gosh.
This is in the Waynesville location.
Yes.
How fun is that?
So many things going on.
So this is a steak competition?
Yeah, and if you think you're awesome at grilling, there's prizes. Please, please enter.
Oh wait, I gotta see these. I'm gonna read some of these.
It's steakcookoffs.com.
Steakcookoffs.com.
Yeah, please go sign up. We would love to have you. And the ancillary event is just an additional event. It's a little bit cheaper to be a part of, and the prizes are a little bit less, but it's so much fun. We're gonna have so much fun.
Look at $1,000 for the steak payout. You could win if you're a good griller.
These people get crazy, man. It's awesome.
Oh my gosh, Haley Page, thank you. You're a wealth of knowledge. And believe me, if you're at Price Cutter or Country Mart, just ask somebody, they will help you. They'll send you the
Find our local displays.
Find the local, help support our business. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great to see you. Don't go anywhere, so much more fun on Ozarks Fox AM on this Friday. After this, I'm gonna go buy, seriously, all these products.